Hey, Sycamore fans, it's game day. Welcome to GoSycamores.com. I'm Luke Martin alongside Brian Fritz, your 2017 football radio broadcast crew as we prepare the matchup with the Liberty Flames. And Fritzy, last week we knew it was going to be a difficult challenge on the road at Tennessee. It doesn't lighten up any way in shape or form tonight against the Flames.
No, and for Indiana State, you sort of better get used to it. Liberty ranked 19th, 7 of 10 Missouri Valley teams are ranked in the top 25 right now. So kind of what we see this week is what we're going to get the rest of the season. This is what the schedule is for Indiana State. It's among the most difficult in the nation, and it certainly starts tonight with Liberty, a team that has been, impressive on offense to start the year, averaging 53 points per ball game. Their quarterback, Calvert, has thrown 8 touchdowns, no interceptions, 364 yards a game through the air. They've been lighting up the scoreboard. Strength of the Sycamore team early in the year, I think, has been their defense up front. Can they get a pass rush today to disrupt the quarterback? I think that's going to be maybe the biggest key to the game tonight for the Sycamores.
You mentioned that key. You mentioned Buckshot Calvert, what he's been able to do on offense so far. That included, of course, the win against Baylor to start out the year down in Waco. Just unlimited weapons at wide receiver. This is a team that could literally throw out 6 to 7 guys at any time tonight.
Yeah, and that depth is obviously very challenging because they can sort of pick and choose where they want to go matchup-wise because they have so much talent on the outside, as you referenced right there. It's going to be a tall task tonight on the road. I also think these two teams are pretty comparable early in the season because, like Indiana State, Liberty's played a Power 5 school on the road and an Ohio Valley school at home. So, this, of course, game goes back to a contract from 2014 when Liberty came here. Sycamores beat them. That really springboarded them to a playoff appearance that season. This is an important game tonight for Indiana State.
You mentioned the strength defensively for Indiana State thus far this year, and a big reason is what they've been able to do up front. Anoke Moala, Evan Gill, Rex Mosley. We saw them last week against Tennessee with some big plays in that second half. How much, though, is it this week going to be maybe the best defense for Indiana State? Is going to be long, sustained offensive drives to keep Liberty off the field.
Absolutely, and that's something at some point this year. The Sycamores haven't had 300 yards in a game yet this season. That holds true if you go back over last season, over their last 6 games. The offense being able to sustain drives and stay on the field. Third downs have been a problem early in the year. Now, obviously, against Tennessee, you have realistic expectations, but to stay on the field, you're going to have to convert on third downs, and that's something that the Sycamores have got to get better at. Hopefully Sparks, with having a week of experience under his belt at Tennessee, hopefully we're a little bit better at executing that here tonight. Again, as you said, keeping that defense and limiting the amount of time it has to spend on the field is going to be really important tonight. And Booker's good enough, and hopefully the line up front is able to open up holes that Indiana State can run the football. And Booker's good enough, to make big plays and do some of those types of things for the Sycamores as well. So hopefully, offensively, Indiana State able to be better tonight and continue to grow as an offense.
What's your gut tell you, Fritzy, about what kind of game to expect tonight in Lynchburg?
I just think it's going to be a tough road environment for Indiana State. Obviously, Liberty is transitioning from FBS to FCS. They've really put all of their resources in their football program in preparing to make that jump. It's going to be a tough road environment, but it's not going to be anything different from what we're going to see throughout the conference season of the Missouri Valley Conference. This is what Indiana State is going to face week in, week out. The Sycamores, obviously coming off the test at Tennessee, is as tough and as loud as an environment as they're going to see. I thought they accounted themselves very well in that game. I'd like to see Indiana State play as well and execute as well as I felt like they did in some areas in Tennessee and see where that matches up with a team at your level rather than playing up against an SEC opponent.
And we will see where it matches up tonight. 6 o'clock p.m. is kickoff time. The countdown to kickoff, brought to you by Pepsi, starts at 5 o'clock on WIBQ locally in Terre Haute, but also on GoSycamores.com/watch. For Brian Fritz, I am Luke Martin. Enjoy the game tonight. March on. Go Sycamores.